Alright, let's cut to the chase. The gun world has been dropping some serious heat this year. We've seen everything from wild new designs to much-needed updates on old favorites. We've waded through all of it to bring you the stuff that actually matters. Here are 10 guns from the industry's top dogs that you absolutely need to know about. Vanquish AR9. Let's talk about the Vanquish AR9. This 9mm rifle does something pretty clever. It lets you shoot standard cheap 115 grain ammo with whisper quiet results. No more shelling out for pricey subsonic rounds. How? It uses a ported barrel that bleeds off gas, slowing the bullet down below the speed of sound before it even leaves the muzzle. The sonic crack is just gone. And since it's integrally suppressed without any baffles, you don't have to worry about baffle strikes or a ton of cleaning. They didn't cheap out on the parts either. It comes loaded with an upgraded EMT9 trigger, an Ambi Radian Raptor charging handle and talon safety, a BCM vertical grip, and your pick of 6 Cerakote colors. The Vanquish AR9 will start around $650, and you can get it in a 16-inch rifle or a 10.5-inch pistol length. B&T Glock 19 Hush Puppy. You know B&T. They make some of the slickest tactical gear out there, and their new Glock 19 Hush Puppy is no exception. They took a standard Gen 5 G19 and worked some magic on it. The whole thing comes as a package with a super short 9mm suppressor. B&T is honest that in normal use, it's not the quietest can on the block, but that's where the trick comes in. They added a simple slide lock switch. When you fire, you flip the switch, the slide stays put, and all that gas and noise is forced out the front through the suppressor. The result? It gets stupid quiet. Operating the switch is quick and easy. The whole setup is about the size of a Glock 34, so you could even conceal carry it if you were really dedicated. Zenith ZF-56. If you're a fan of roller-delayed guns, you get it. There's just something about that smooth action. The Zenith ZF-56 takes the legendary HK roller-delayed system and mashes it up with the modern AR platform. What you get is a rifle that runs incredibly smooth, is a breeze to maintain, and just looks cool as hell. While it uses a proprietary lower, they did it right. It still takes standard AR trigger groups, grips, and magazines. That means you can customize it with parts you already own. The controls will also feel right at home, mimicking an AR-15, but with that classic oversized HK-style safety. It's decked out with M-lock slots and a full-length Picatinny rail for your optics and accessories. Plus, since there's no buffer tube, you can run a folding stock without any bulky adapters. Christensen Arms MPR Rimfire. Christensen Arms hit a home run with their modern precision rifle. So what's the next logical step? A rimfire version, of course. This isn't just a plinker. It's built to be a serious training tool, a top-tier small game hunter, and a competition-ready rifle all in one. It features the same style of adjustable folding chassis and carbon fiber handguard as its big brother. Under the hood, it's built for performance. It uses a Remington 700 pattern trigger, so upgrades are easy. It has a built-in Picatinny rail for mounting a scope, and the muzzle is threaded for a suppressor. Best of all, it takes common Ruger magazines and comes in 22 LR, 22 WMR, and 17 HMR. Xolo Blackjack. Now for something a little different, a 9mm PCC called the Xolo Blackjack. The heart of this gun is its proprietary detent delayed blowback system. What does that mean for you? It's a fancy way of saying they figured out how to make the gun lighter than a typical direct blowback PCC while also making it more accurate. Even though the guts are unique, they kept the outside familiar by using AK pattern controls. So if you know your way around an AK, you'll feel right at home. It has a comfortable pistol grip and stock for a rock-solid shooting platform. It feeds from 35-round CZ Scorpion mags and has an M-lock handguard ready for whatever you want to bolt on. You can get it as a pistol with a 4.5-inch or 8.5-inch barrel, $1,649, or as a rifle with a 16.1-inch barrel, $1,749. Sako 90 series. Sako's reputation for accuracy is legendary, and they're doubling down with the new 90 series of bolt-action hunting rifles. The goal was to make them smoother and lighter than ever without sacrificing an ounce of that Sako precision. They all feature the brand's famous cold hammer-forged barrels, a new user-adjustable trigger, and sturdy all-metal detachable mags. It has that classic, old-world bolt-action feel, but with modern performance. You'll have plenty of options too, with different models covering a wide range of calibers in both short and long actions. Finishes include standard stainless, Cerakote, and tungsten Cerakote. As you'd expect from Sako, these are premium rifles, with prices starting around €2,500. Smith & Wesson M&P15 Sport 3. In a world flooded with AR-15s, the M&P15 Sport has always been a top pick for a solid, no-nonsense rifle that just works. The new Sport 3 is the next step in that evolution, adding some great features while keeping the price reasonable. The biggest change you'll notice is the new 15-inch free-floating M-LOK handguard. This is a huge upgrade for accuracy. Underneath, they've switched to a mid-length gas system, which should make for a softer shooting and even more reliable rifle. The barrel now has 5R rifling with a 1-to-8 twist, which is great for stabilizing a wider variety of bullet weights. They kept the good stuff from the Sport 2, like the integrated trigger guard and a 6-position stock. For an MSRP of $799, it's a hell of a lot of rifle for the money. Savage M110 Ultralight Elite. For the backcountry hunter who counts every ounce, this one's for you. Savage took their already light M110 Ultralight and put it on a serious diet, creating the decked-out Elite version. This thing weighs in at just around 6 pounds, but still packs a serious punch. The skeletonized chassis is fully adjustable for comb height and length of pull, letting you get a perfect custom fit. It's built on a 20 MOA Picatinny rail, ready for a serious scope. The carbon fiber forend is loaded with M-LOK, QD, and ARCA mounts. It sports a 20-inch proof research carbon fiber barrel, topped with an Omniport muzzle brake, which you can swap for a suppressor. The trigger adjusts down to a crisp 1.5 pounds, and the stock folds up to make it easy to strap to a pack. It comes in everything from 6.5 Creedmoor to 300 Win Mag. Colt Python, blued. Ever since Colt brought back the Python, everyone has been asking one question: when are we getting a blued one? Well, the wait is over. The legendary snake gun is back in that gorgeous, deep, royal blue finish with a 4.25-inch barrel. It's paired with beautiful, dark wood grips featuring the classic Colt medallion. It's still a 6-shot beast, chambered in .357 Magnum, ready for the range or the woods. For sights, you get a user-friendly red ramp front and an adjustable target rear. They did make one modern improvement. The top strap is beefier for added strength, but everything else, the lines, the profile, even the holster compatibility, is pure classic Python. Ruger LC Charger. Check this thing out. The Ruger LC Charger is a large format pistol chambered in 5.7 by 28 mm. Basically, think of it as the pistol version of Ruger's LC Carbine. It uses the same reliable magazines and internal hammer-fired trigger system as a Ruger 5.7 pistol. So why get this over the pistol? You get way more real estate for accessories. The handguard has M-LOK slots, and the top has a full-length Picatinny rail, so you have plenty of room for a bipod, a big optic, or whatever else you want. The 10.3-inch barrel is also key. It's about the same length as an FNP90, meaning you squeeze every last bit of velocity and performance out of that zippy 5.7 by 28 mm round. All this comes in a compact package with an MSRP of $999. S&W M&P22 Magnum. Just when you think you know what S&W is up to, they drop something completely out of left field. Meet the M&P22 Magnum. It's exactly what it sounds like, a semi-auto pistol that crams an insane 30 rounds of .22 WMR into a magazine. If it looks familiar, that's because it's built on their 5.7 pistol platform, and it's even more affordable, coming in just under $650. The controls are fully ambidextrous. It has a 4.35-inch barrel, a flat-face trigger, and a Picatinny rail for a light. Do you need 30 rounds of .22 Magnum on tap? Probably not. But is it going to be an absolute blast to plink with at the range? Especially with the included spare mag? You bet it is. Savage Climb Line. The obsession with lightweight hunting rifles isn't going away, and Savage is all in with its new climb line. These rifles are built for hunters who want to shave pounds without sacrificing performance. They use a super light, fine ballistic tools carbon fiber stock that weighs just 25 ounces. Paired with a carbon fiber wrapped proof research barrel, the whole rifle tips the scales in the 6-pound range. You get all the good stuff: the adjustable AccuTrigger, a 3-position safety, and a 20 MOA Picatinny rail. The cool part is, you can get this setup in 2 flavors: the traditional 110-turn bolt action, $2,699, or the super fast impulse straight pull action, $3,299. Both come in 6 popular hunting calibers. And there you have it, folks. Incredible firearms that are redefining the industry in 2025. From the whisper-quiet Vanquish AR9 to the sleek Sako 90 series and the innovative Ruger LC Charger, these guns bring cutting-edge tech and style to the range or the field. Whether you're a hunter, a competitor, or just love plinking, there's something here for everyone. Stay tuned for more updates on the latest gear and let us know in the comments which of these bad boys you're most excited to try. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more firearm reviews. See you at the range.